And today will be a challenge for the Ravens defense, in part because it is the 5th oldest starting D in the NFL this year. And Baltimore's defense has been on the field for 87 plays in each of its last 2 games, becoming the first team in NFL history to defend more than 80 plays in back-to-back postseason games. And so, Coach, let me ask you, how does this defense slow down the Brady Bunch?
Well, I don't know that either defense can stop their, prospective offenses. They can only hope to contain it. I think, and you saw it with Terrell Suggs there. If Baltimore can get a good 4-man rush with Suggs and Kruger, Haloti inside, but if they have to include Ellerbe, if they have to include Ray Rice, if they have to bring Ed Reed down and bring him off the edge, then there's going to be some vulnerability. So if they can get home with the 4-man rush, then I think they're going to have a decent chance of getting to Brady, matching up with all those receivers we've talked about on the outside. But if they have to bring that 5th and 6th guy, it could get a little dicey.
I believe they're going to try to make New England one-dimensional. If you think about it, in Week 3, they were able to take away the New England Patriots run game by simply just attacking the line of scrimmage and bringing blitzes from different areas. Here you see Bernard Pollard blitzing from a strong safety. Sterling attack the line of scrimmage, blow things up, recognize the formation. Defenses always want to recognize the formation and say, hey, this is a run formation. Watch the corner here. Ladarius Webb coming off the corner for a 1-yard run. You have to continue to mix up your blitzes. Here they're going to blitz the linebacker, they're going to blitz the free safety, and they're going to bring a strong safety off the corner. So when I look at the Baltimore Ravens, they're going to try to mix up their blitz and their run packages by recognizing certain formations that the New England Patriots do and make them one-dimensional.
I was paying attention to what you just showed in the blitz game, and a lot of those were in the red zone. Remember, they held New England to 23 points. But don't fool yourself. This football team of the New England Patriots are prepared to stay on the field. They do not self-destruct very often, and that means they'll go 14, 15, 16 plays, and they will not turn the football over. So the Baltimore Ravens know that New England's going to move the football. They cannot give up touchdowns if New England or when New England reaches the red zone.
And guys, I think this is worth pointing out. Tom Brady may be 5-2 all time against the Ravens, including the playoffs. But this is the only team in the NFL that he has thrown more interceptions than touchdowns against. 8 versus 7. We saw what Corey Graham was able to do last week. 2 interceptions against the Broncos. Ed Reed, we know what he is capable of doing. Do we see that statistic going up today?
I think Tom's going to be ready for that. I think when you look at the Baltimore Ravens, and we talk about it a little bit on Playbook, Ed Reed does a lot of where he believes what he sees, and he goes and gets it. But I think Tom Brady is not going to guess. I think Ed Reed is going to guess once or twice, and I think when he does, the New England Patriots can make him pay.
Yeah, and with Tom Brady, 2 things. Dean Pease, the defensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens, I don't care what the stats are. All I care about is red zone efficiency and 3rd down conversion.
There you go.
And in the red zone efficiency, they're excellent. I think they're 2nd in the league. But the clips we just saw with all that pressure and stuffs the run, that's great. I also saw 2 wide receivers wide open.
Yes.
Had Tom Brady decide to throw a smoke route or indeed had a pass on. So it's a risk-reward deal when you want to bring that kind of pressure down the red zone. Yeah,
you're playing with fire when we face Tom Brady. You can blitz all you want, but if he recognizes your blitz, like Baltimore likes to bring the safeties off the edge, if he recognizes that, he can change the play. Tom does that a lot and end up hurting the Baltimore Ravens.
They're going to be at the line of scrimmage a lot, and you're going to hear Tom go, wait, check, easy, let's change this play because I got a matchup that I want, and everybody's going to, so they're going to play fast today on Baltimore.
Okay, so it is that time. Here we go. First picks on first on the field. LaDainian Tomlinson, we start with you, Ravens and Patriots.
Boy, last week I actually picked Denver because I thought they would win the game. But the way Baltimore played, I think their confidence is high. I think they get it done today. Baltimore wins the game 28-27.
I'm going to take New England because they're at home, and somehow, some way in these tight games, they find a way to put it together. Whether it's, the karma of getting you to miss a field goal or having a receiver drop a touchdown pass, they find a way to get it done. I'm taking Bill Belichick, Tom Brady at home. You know what?
The Baltimore Ravens respect Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, but they do not fear them. This year, I think they get there, and this time they don't drop the ball in the end zone. They don't miss the field goal. Yeah, it's going to be a track meet. Yeah. I got Baltimore winning 30-27.
I'm actually shocked because I thought I was going to be the lone person picking the Baltimore Ravens. That's before I knew you were going to be on the show.
I shamed you into this pick last week.
Last week you said I should pick with my heart.
Take your home team always.
And as Ray Lewis and Tom Brady have been saying all week long, when these 2 teams play, it always comes down to the wire. It's always a tight game. So Baltimore 27-24.